Hello crafters, welcome to CreativeMG and today's video. Gareth here. Today is another memomadeit.com design team video. I'm going to be making a autumnal fall Thanksgiving kind of card. Now we were challenged as a design team to use the colours orange, pink and brown, so I'm going to try and do that too. I'm going to be using a 5x7 white card base. I'm going to be using some craft coloured cardstock. I'm going to be using a Ice embossing folder, and this is the wood grain. I believe Mermaid still stocks this. I'm going to be using some double-sided foam tape and oval die. Now Mermaid stocks a different oval die to the one I use, so you could use that. We're going to be using the Thankful, Grateful, Blessed stamp set, the Thankful, Grateful, Blessed die set. We're going to be using the art glitter glue, probably some of the enamel dots, Victorian velvet distress ink, and what I have left of the 6x6 paper pad, because as you saw in my Friday video, I made a wreath and I used a hell of a lot of the paper, and I must say I am still very much in love with that wreath. I love the way that turned out. So just cutting off some of that. I'm going to bring over my little embossing and die cutting machine, and I'm going to die cut 3 ovals using this paper. Now bringing over my larger embossing and die cutting machine, my Cuttlebug, I'm going to cut. I've already cut, if I can find where I put them. This is something Gareth suffers with all the time. He puts things down, then they disappear. I have all the measurements you'll need for this 5x7 card in the blog post, which will go along with this video. But I've got this wood grain and I've got my craft coloured cardstock, and I'm going to put a piece in at a time. The measurements that I have will be listed in that blog post. Okay, now I'm going to bring down my scrap pad, and using my vintage photo distress ink, I'm going to drag the ink over this wood grain just to give the wood some dimension. I'm also going to stamp out the word thankful from the Thankful, Grateful, Blessed stamp set, and I'm going to use the Victorian velvet, so there's the pink element. I'm going to stamp that out, and I will die cut that later, but I just need to let that dry because it does take a bit of time to dry. I don't want to smudge it anywhere, so I'm going to put that to one side. Let's look at our card base. We're going to adhere these in essence these are wood blocks, so I kind of got inspiration from all the lovely signs that we see for this season. Is my glue clogged? So what I tend to do is I tend to put the one on at the top, and then I tend to put the one on at the bottom, and then I know that I can get the one in the middle as, you know, as straight as possible. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's nice for these to look rustic. I just wanted a little hint of a gap in between. Now you could turn this card so it's that way or that way, but I think I'm going to put mine, because what these are going to be pumpkins. So I'm just going to go back to my distress ink, and I'm going to go around the edge. We're going to put some double-sided tape on the back, some foam tape. I'm going to put some foam tape on 2 of them. Make sure my knees are facing the right way. And then this one here I'm going to put double the tape on. I'm going to do it on the 2 sides, so on towards this end or this side and toward this side. Oops, get off my desk. But I'm going to double that, so I peel off the back like that. So that is my pumpkin. And going back to some scraps, go through your scrap tray. I'm sure you must have some scraps. I've got some scraps left over from the wreath I made on Friday, so I'm going to utilize those. And I'm going to roll this up, and this is going to become the stem of my pumpkin. So just put some glue on the inside, so as I roll it, it will catch. And I'm going to bend this to a shape that I want, and I'm going to put some some art glitter glue, and we're going to lift that up and put that in. Using a little fabric leaf, I'm going to put some glue on the leaf, put that there. If you'll stay off my finger, stay. I'm using one of the enamel dots. I think I'll go with this yellow. Actually, no, I'm going to go with this deep red here. Put that there. And now let's die cut our thankful sentiment. Okay, let's pop it on my. Let's cut this off because this is excess paper. And then use the die. Put it in place. Put my cutting plate on. And I'm going to have that at the top here. But I think I may back it on some of this orange card. So it pops a bit. Nope, because I think you lose the pink. I think I'm going to go direct onto the card, and I'm going to pop it up on some foam taping as well. And I think I might have some of the enamel dots just at the bottom here. So one large, one medium, and one small. And they have that kind of peachy pink colour. Now this card can be made in any size. Here's a 6x6 one that I created earlier. But you could do 4x6, you could do A2, you could do C6, you could do 3x3, 5x5. As long as you get your planks measured right, it's just a little sliver of the card base showing through. But I really like the way these turned out. Thank you very much for joining me. Check May's store and blog posts for all the information, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.